Take a moment to pause. And then another breath just like that. Breath begins at the bottom of the feet. You draw it all the way up to the crown of your head. Feeling everything expand. Feeling everything fill. And then you pause it for a moment at the very top. And maybe this time you take another little sip of breath in, bringing it to full capacity. Then release the breath out through the nose and just feel the breath fade away. Feel the breath travel down through your body, releasing, letting it take with it anything you do not need this evening. And take a moment to pause at the bottom. Gorgeous. The next inhale is our Pilates lateral breath. On your next inhale, very calmly, let the ribs expand out to their sides like you're opening up an accordion. Really just allow that breath to melt the ribs apart. Keep pulling it in and then pause it here. And as you exhale through the nose or through the mouth, you snuggle the ribs back in toward one another and you direct your exhale to the base of your spine. That is what we call our lateral breath. That is going to help us throughout class tonight. Empty the breath completely. Take a moment to pause at the bottom. A longer moment than we took before. Gorgeous. And then as you wiggle the fingers and toes, come back to your natural, intuitive breath. Inhales and exhales. You move through the fingers and the toes. And now we're going to start to move. So that Pilates breath, that I actually really refer to it more as a lateral breath. I would like you to try throughout class to, if you find yourself struggling with something, come back to that breath. The inhale, the ribs expand. And the exhale, you're actively hugging the ribs in and you're sending the breath to the base of your spine, okay? So I will try and cue it quite often. On your next inhale, flex your feet a bit. Reach your arms up and back behind you. Take a nice full body stretch, but make sure your back ribs stay rooted to your mat. On your exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Don't drive it in, just kind of melt it in. Press energy to the left heel. Inhale, float the right leg back to forward. Reach the arms up and back, flexing both feet, back ribs rooted. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Press energy through the right heel, so create that dynamic tension. Gorgeous. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, float the right leg forward. Stretch. Exhale, left. Hugs in. Beautiful. Inhale, float the left leg forward. We're going to get ready for our first roll up. Exhale, peel your head off your mat. Peel your shoulder blades. Sweep your fingertips forward as you rise up. And take a little C-shaped spine right here, pulling the fingers forward. On the inhale, come back to neutral stacked spine. Gorgeous. Exhale, keeping your shoulders and your wrists aligned to one another. Roll down bone by bone, inch by inch. Inhale, head comes down, feet flex, arms reach back. So every muscle that we bring into this stretch, we bring into the contraction. Exhale, hug and hollow yourself up into a roll up. Take your time. Beautiful. Take a little bit of a C-spine. You don't have to come down low. Yes. Inhale, come to neutral. Pull the crown high. And then exhale, cascade down, bone by bone, inch by inch. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms, flex the feet. Maybe you feel the heaviness of your calves against the earth. Exhale, peel yourself up. Point the toes this time. And take a little bit of a deeper C-spine as you hug and you curl that thoracic spine. And then inhale, reach up to the top. And as you exhale this time, I want you to lean back a little bit, hug the right knee into the chest. And then we're gonna pull ourselves back up to exhale. Take your time, like we're combining both of the things we just did. Inhale to reach back, exhale to pull up. Yes, inhale to float back, snuggle through the belly. Exhale to reach up. So our exertion's on the lift. Inhale with control, decelerating. Exhale up. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, rolling through. Exhale. Nice, you guys. 1 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale, pause at the top. And then exhale, cascade down. So really snuggling the belly in, finding that lateral breath if you can on the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms, flex the feet, fill the ribs. Exhale, relax the legs, and just let the arms float down by your side. Beautiful. Bend both of your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees fall out to the side. Grab hold of your prop. So whatever you might have, your book, your block, your Pilates ball, hold it any way that feels comfortable to you. So we're going to incorporate with our roll-ups, but we're going to add what we call butterfly crunches. So the difference between what we just did and butterfly crunches are now we can no longer use our inner thighs. Our inner thighs, as we hug them in, kind of helps us get those deep transverse abdominis muscles activated. So now we're going to rely a lot on rectus abdominis. So all around the rib cage, I want you guys to really think about that lateral breath. Here we go. So it's the same thing. You're reaching up and back. And as you exhale, peel yourself up. You may need to take a little momentum to pull yourself up on that first one. Block comes down on your feet. Forehead just comes as close to the block as you can get it. Feel this inner thigh stretch. Inhale, we reach up to our neutral spine. Yes. Exhale to cascade down bone by bone, inch by inch. Notice the knees on the first few are going to move a lot. Inhale. Here we go. Try to make it really smooth now. Exhale, peel, hollow. Oh, yes. Up and over. Block comes on feet. Forehead comes to block, curl. Inhale. We're going to speed the next two up. Roll down on the inhale, bone by bone, inch by inch. Sorry, exhale. Inhale to reach the arms back. Exhale to peel ourselves up again, bone by bone, inch by inch, coming all the way down to finish that exhale. Inhale to lift and pause. Exhale to cascade down. Let's do one more. Inhale, head comes down, arms reach up and back. Exhale to peel up. Yes, beautiful. Now come really into the C-spine. Don't be scared to curl here. Inhale to reach up, pause. Exhale to draw the knees until they touch. Yep. Lean back a little bit like we did on that second exercise. And as we exhale, we're going to pull shins up. Inhale, tap down, lift the block. Exhale with control. Inhale. Now another option is right here. Look, exhale. You can be down that lower back. Inhale. Exhale. And we're just trying to be as graceful and quiet and peaceful as we can here. Peaceful is really the wrong word. What I mean is you don't want to move with a lot of, you just want it to be like a flowing lift. Yes, scoop to the belly. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. We're trying to stabilize here. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Hug the knees together. And then as you exhale, bone by bone, inch by inch, squeezing the knees, squeezing the inner thighs all the way down to your mat. Beautiful, you guys. Put your book or block or prop out of your way. Hug your knees to your chest. And when you're ready, make your way up to stand, the back of your mat. Gorgeous. Now I feel like my head may have disappeared. Let's see if I can fix it. Okay, back of your mat. Everybody doing okay? Yes? Okay. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. So let's find our good posture here. Root through the feet. Hug the heart open. Shoulder blades slightly squeezing so that you're not dumping into the knees and the feet. You should feel kind of light in the feet and super engaged in the core. Take a nice full breath in through your nose, gazing forward, tightening up inner thighs. And as we exhale, we're going to do the same thing we did in our mat, but we're standing. So we're going to roll forward, bone by bone. Arms are hanging down, inch by inch. Snuggling through the belly. See if you can get most of your fingertips on the floor. Drop the head to rinse the neck. And then exhale, starting at the inner thighs. Roll yourself up bone by bone, inch by inch, squeezing the inner thighs the whole way through. Inhale at the top, roll the shoulders back, press the heart open, tighten those inner thighs together. Exhale, rolling down. So you're kind of feel like you're hunching, okay? And that's okay. I know in yoga, we're always like straighten your back, but here we're curling. Inhaling your fold, and then exhale. Roll it up. Arms are heavy. You're fighting against gravity here. All right, on our next roll down, we're going to pause and we're going to move into our plank series. So here we go. Exhale, rolling forward. So we're going to come from our fold into our plank. So roll, hang out here as you inhale. Maybe by this time, all of your fingertips are on the earth. And then look a little bit to the top of your mat, bend your knees a little bit so your ribs are on your thighs, and walk yourself out to your first high plank. If at any time you want to drop your knees, please do. So you can be right here, okay? But use the strength of your chest muscles to press up into the shoulder blades. Use the strength of your quadriceps. Use the strength of your core by hugging the ribs forward. On the next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. But don't press back into a down dog. Keep it right at a plank. As you exhale, now it's like we're walking into a standing split. So walk your hands back to your left foot. Keep your right leg lifted. And then inhale, right foot joins left foot on your mat. And exhale, we roll it up. Bone by bone, inch by inch. When you get to the top, you find that beautiful stacked up posture. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down, curl through the spine, inch by inch. Inhaling your fold. Bend the knees, ribs on top of thighs, walk out, exhale to plank. Inhale, hold the plank, find the form you need. Exhale, let the breath go. Inhale, lift the left leg without lifting the hips. Exhale, walk back to your right foot, lifting your left leg as high as you can, trying to keep it straight. Inhale, left foot joins right foot. Exhale, roll up. Bone by bone, inch by inch. Beautiful. Yes. All the way to the top. One more round. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down bone by bone, inch by inch. Inhale at the bottom. You're holding the plank for a full breath in and a full breath out. And inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Keep the hips down. Yes. Exhale, walk back to your left foot. Left leg is straight. Reach the right leg as high as you can. Inhale, in one movement, sweep your right toes to your left. Beautiful, Lorraine. Pause in your fold, inhale. Exhale, roll up, bone by bone, inch by inch. So you want that straight leg that's been lifted to sweep to the mat. Here we go, inhale to the top. Exhale, last one here, hugging, hollowing, creating that curl in the spine, contracting the core muscles. Inhaling your fold, bend the knees, ribs on thighs. Exhale, walk out to your plank. Hold it for a full breath, in and out. Establish that strong plank. And then on the next inhale, lift the left leg, not too high, just engage through the glutes, hamstring. Walk your hands back to your right foot, lift the left leg like crazy, crazy, crazy. And then one movement, inhale, left foot joins right. And then exhale, roll it up. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Inhale at the top. Last roll down, because we're going to stay in this plank for the rest of our plank series. Roll down bone by bone, inch by inch. I want you to pause here for a moment. Toe heel your feet to the edges of your mat. Keep them parallel to one another. And then just walk your hands, flip your palms to face, your fingertips to face behind you. Keep the legs straight. We have a lot of heat in these hamstrings now. Walk your hands through your legs, drop your head, and just hang out here. Try and straighten your legs as much as you can. Yes. So beautiful. So really think about softening your hip-knee connection. Not tightening it, not resisting it, just softening into it. We have so much gorgeous heat here. Let's take advantage, get some flexibility. All right, we're gonna stay right here. Sweep your fingertips away from beneath your feet or beneath your legs, and then bring them, flipping fingers forward right here in front of us, spider fingers. Sink the hips back a bit, snuggle the belly up into the lumbar spine. And on the next exhale, we're gonna stay this wide, okay, with our feet. We're keeping our feet where they are. Walk out to your plank, keeping your feet as wide as your mat. Yep, find that high plank. Notice outer thighs, outer edge of the hip, glutes. Then we're gonna roll to the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left, keeping this width. Reach the left arm to the sky. We're gonna thread the needle now. So obliques are really firing off here. We have good stability in our feet. On the exhale, thread the needle underneath. Peak and lift the hips. Inhale, take your time. Find your strength. Exhale, hug and hollow. Now, another option. Look, you guys, you can take a kickstand leg. If that's too much, you take this kickstand. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach, look to the sky if you can. Exhale, thread it under and lift the hips, rotate. Last one, inhale. You guys are gorgeous. Inner thighs are hugging in the whole time. Exhale. Inhale to the top. Exhale, rotate back to your high plank. Your feet are still wide. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, lifting the hips, straight legs. Walk your hands back to the back of your mat. And then flip your fingers to face behind you and come back to that deep fold. Drop the head. Hug the belly so you can press the thighs back. Gorgeous. Then flip your hands to face the other way. Walk your hands out in front of you. Keep your legs as straight as they are now. Take a full breath in. And as we exhale, walk out to plank, keeping the feet mat width. Pause. Float to the outer edge of the left foot, inner edge of right. Right arm floats high. Inner thigh squeezing. You can take that kickstand right here. Thread the needle underneath. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up to the sky. Try to look to the sky if you can. If this is too much, please take your kickstand. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more. Slow. Exhale. Inhale. Gorgeous. Exhale. Thread it under. Inhale. Yes. Exhale. Really nice. Inhale. Let's do inhale at the top and then exhale. Find your high plank again. Feet are as wide as they were. With straight legs, exhale. Snuggle the belly. Walk back to your feet. Toe heel them back to hip width apart. Bending the knees. And then rolling up bone by bone. Inch by inch to the top. Okay, good? Everybody at home good? All right, let's go down on our mats, please. What's that? Done with plank, yes. Okay, make your way down to your mat, you guys. All right, let's lie all the way down. Take your time getting there. Make sure your block is somewhere nearby. You don't need it right now, but just make sure it's, within arm's reach. And just take a moment here, toe heel the feet, wider than hip width apart. Let the knees fall in. Take the arms to goalpost arms. And just breathe here for a moment. In through the nose. I want you to come back to that sort of regulated, controlled breath. Exhale, hug the ribs. Send the breath down to the base of the spine. Slow it down, deepen it. 2 more. Inhale. Ribs expand out to their sides. You feel the heaviness of the back ribs as the side ribs expand. Exhale, hug the ribs in. Send the breath to the base of the spine. 1 more. Inhale, feeling just everything sort of calm down. You might start to sweat a bit as your body relaxes, it releases. Gorgeous. And then open the knees out. Toe heel the feet about hip width for a moment, and then walk your heels to the bottom corners of your mat. So knees are still bent, okay, but you're walking the heels wider than your hips. And then take your arms to like a star. So not goalpost, and not T-arms. You're bringing the arms out in a high diagonal. Okay, so we're gonna peel ourselves up. Okay, these are called star crunches. We're gonna lean back right here, wide star, yep. And as we exhale, touch the instep of the foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So really send the breath to the base of the spine to find that foundation. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 4, exhale, inhale. 3, exhale, inhale. 2, exhale, inhale. 1 more. Then walk the feet together, bring the hands together, lower yourself down bone by bone, inch by inch, straighten the legs. Reach the arms all the way back, take a good stretch, then hug the right knee into the chest. Peel yourself up off your mat, float your left leg forward, single leg stretch, let's go. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So the key with this is keeping the shoulder blades off your mat. Inhale for 2 legs, exhale for 2 legs. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And we're trying to keep the torso nice and still. 2 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Hug both knees in. Lower the shoulder blades, lower the head for a moment. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Yes, full breath in. Full breath out. Now, full breath in. And as we exhale, roll yourself up into a seat. Bring your toes up. We practiced this earlier. Hug in, lower down slowly. Full breath in. Exhale, rock it up to the tailbone. Straighten the legs, straighten the back. Draw down and lower slowly. One more. Inhale. Keep the knees together, keep the feet together. Exhale, lift. Yes, I'm not holding it for long. Inhale and lower down. Extend the left leg out, keep your head, neck, shoulders up. Right foot straight to the sky, single straight leg, looking forward the whole time. Here we go. Switch. Inhale like scissors. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Hug everything in. Lower the shoulder blades, lower the head, exhale, let it go. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, yes, let it go. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, get ready. These are like little intervals here. Okay, inhale to prepare to come up to your seat. Exhale to do it. Pull the chest forward, straighten the back. Inhale with control, knees together, hug in. Exhale, squeeze, hollow, hug. Find that straight back. Yes, inhale. Gorgeous, 1 more. Exhale to pull it up. Inhale to hug in. Gorgeous, exhale, feet slowly lower to the mat. Arms come out to T-arms. Flip the palms down. Windshield, walk the feet as wide as your mat for windshield wipers. So if you want to hold it, okay, for 2 breaths, and then switch to the other side for 2 breaths, instead of moving through these, you can. So they can be 1 breath, 1 movement, or you can hold them in place. Take your time here. Really release the lower back. Last one here. Really nice. Center if you're moving. And then exhale to the other side, or you're probably still on the same side if you're holding it. Gorgeous, you guys. Bring it back to center. Toe heel the feet back to hip width apart. Okay, so we're gonna use the last 3 of the traditional stomach series. We're gonna combine with bridge series. So we're gonna come to bridge for 1, and then we're gonna go back to stomach series, bridge and stomach. So we're extending the hips, okay, and then we're flexing them with the stomach series. So just have your book or your block nearby in case you need a supported bridge. All right, that's really all you need it for. So let me show you real quick. A supported bridge would be here. So this would be on its lowest. Okay, and then you could do all the things that we're doing with your sacrum supported on your block. You could take it up to the next level. Same thing. It just gives you a little bit of support, or you can take it all the way to the highest. So you have to really have some good spinal flexion, flexibility to be up this high. Okay, I don't recommend it. I'd prefer you not to have the block if you're going to be that high. Okay, here we go, you guys. Walk your feet to hip width. Block nearby if you think you need it. Arms to the sky, shoulder blades rooted down. So we tend to kind of peel up the shoulder blades. So this is a nice way to remind ourselves to keep shoulder blades down. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. On the next exhale, let the lumbar spine, that low back, gently draw to the earth as you peel your tailbone off your mat. Peel your hips off your mat and tip your tailbone so that now the tip of the tailbone is facing the sky. Root back into all 4 corners of your feet, and you're going to feel this engagement of the pelvic tilt. Okay, a little hollowed out belly. Press the inner thighs in. Feel that release across iliopsoas as you root the head and the shoulder blades and the feet into the mat. Peel the rest of your spine, bone by bone, inch by inch, up into your bridge. So you're really engaged in the hips, really engaged in the inner thigh. And when you find the place where you feel like you're high enough and you feel supported by your hips and your inner thighs and your hamstrings, you stay there. Very slowly float your hands back down to your mat, press into your palms. So let these be your anchors here. Let them be something to grip onto. On the next inhale, as you sink into all four corners of your feet, we're gonna float the right foot to the sky, so all the weight's gonna go to the left leg. Okay, lift it all the way to the sky. Try not to let the hips drop. Exhale to lower with control. Foot lands like a feather. Inhale, left. So keeping the hips even. So if you need your prop to help you do that, you can just stack it underneath you. Even if you're not putting pressure on the prop, it will help you to stay even. Okay, exhale with control. The breath is super important. Inhale, find that lateral breath. You have all this space at your side body. Exhale, snuggle the ribs in. Send the breath to the space between belly button and tailbone. Inhale, right. Exhale. So notice how we're getting a gorgeous stretch on the leg that's lifting to the sky. Inhale, left. Really take that length. Exhale, lower. Two more. One more on each leg. Inhale. Use the prop if you feel like you're falling out of your bridge. Exhale to lower with control. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, reestablish your double leg bridge. Sweeping, hollowing, hugging through the glutes and the hamstrings. And then exhale, lower out, bone by bone, inch by inch. Yes, walk the feet away from you. Don't straighten the legs all the way. Just walk them out a little bit. Walk until your feet touch, knees touch, inner thighs touch. Then peel your head, neck, shoulders up as you hug the knees into the chest. Double leg stretch. Nice. Okay, here we go. Straighten the legs, reach the arms straight up. And on the exhale, you pull back, biceps to ear, wrap around, and hug in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pull back, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Get ready now. Inhale with your head down. Exhale, rock yourself up to your V. Straighten the legs, hug the inner thighs. Inhale to lower down. Here we go again. Exhale, draw up. Now look, if you don't want to come on the tailbone, you're right here. Inhale. And then draw in, lower down. One more. So I'm showing you the different option here is not to come up to the tailbone, but to stay on the sacrum. Yep. Draw it all the way down. Lower the head, lower the feet, and get ready to lift yourself back up to your bridge. Take your time. So set your feet up, bone by bone, inch by inch. Gorgeous. Healing your spine up. Take a moment here. Hold on to that bridge. Notice what muscles you're using. Make sure you're rooted into all four corners of your feet. We tend to go to the outer edges of the feet. I want you to really root down. Then hug the inner thighs, plug the ball of the socket up into the ball of the hip up into the socket of the hip. And hold, beautiful core, hold it. A full breath in. If you can, float your arms to the sky. We're going to take away the support of the hands and the forearms. Exhale. Squeeze the inner thighs. Plug the hips up, 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 up. Gorgeous. One more breath. Exhale it out. On the next inhale, what we're going to do, bring the right foot to the sky. On the exhale, right ankle above the left knee in a figure four, tap the tailbone down, lift the tailbone back up, float the right foot back to the sky, exhale, right foot to the floor. Left leg, inhale up, exhale to the knee, and press down. Inhale, press back up, foot to the sky. Exhale, bend. So as we're coming through figure four, it's a little quicker. So here we go. We're going to inhale, right leg. As you exhale, ankle to knee, and you tap the tailbone down. Inhale, you lift up, float the foot back to the sky. Then you pause, exhale with control, lower the right foot to your mat. Here we go. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower on the knee, tap tailbone down. Inhale, peel it back up, float the left foot back to the sky with control, slow exhale to lower down. Inhale, right leg. So this is our nice pause. Exhale, ankle to knee, then lower tailbone. Inhale, lift tailbone, lift foot up. Pause, exhale, foot to the earth. Left side, inhale, hold on to that bridge. Exhale, figure forward, tap it down. Inhale, lift it up. Sweep it, one more each side. Here we go. Inhale, right foot up, pause, find your stability here. Exhale, figure four, tap. Inhale, lift, right foot to the sky, pause. Exhale, right foot with control to the mat. Last one. Inhale, left. Exhale to that figure four, tap. Inhale, lift, sweep left foot to the sky. Inhale, exhale, lower the left foot down. Then sweep your hands down to your mat. Okay, we're gonna do double straight leg. We're gonna come right from our bridge into our stomach series. So two options. If you have your book or your block, you're gonna tuck it underneath you. If you don't have anything, you can just hashtag your hands underneath you and lay your sacrum on top of your hands. But if you have the prop, I recommend it. So bring it down and lower your sacrum onto your block. So you don't want it at your lumbar spine. You want it on the hard bone of the sacrum. Lift the right foot to the sky, lift the left foot. All right, so we're gonna jazz these up a little bit. We're gonna do the traditional one, and then we're gonna add a little bit more. So double leg stretch, double straight leg. We're gonna lower the legs down. Now you need to really decide how low you can go. If your back starts to arch, that's where you stop. But if you can get them down and you can still root your back ribs, and then exhale, zip everything up, squeeze up to the midline, pull the feet to the sky. Don't pull them back over the head. It's ankles, knees, over the hip, pelvic floor working really hard. Here we go. Inhale, slow. You need to find your particular place. We're all different. Exhale, zip up from your heels through your inner thighs, all the way up to the sternum. Inhale, soft, calmly. Legs are heavy, but you've got strong core. Exhale to zip it up. Find your breath. 3 more. Inhale. And the feet are just together, big toes near each other, big toes are touching. Exhale, zip, hug, hollow, engage. 2 more. Inhale, take your time. Exhale. Now the last one, we're gonna take the feet if you'd like. Heels together, toes are still pointed. Inhale, it's a little bit more challenging. Exhale to pull up. Then big toes back together. Now we're gonna include a little straddle scissors. So take the legs out wide. Your prop or your hands are still underneath you. We're gonna crisscross, open, crisscross like scissors, but we're gonna move our legs down back to that same spot that we were at for double straight leg, and then bring them back up, okay? But with control now. Crisscross, open, crisscross. So I like to start to lower as my legs are open wide rather than on the crisscross, okay? And then move them back up, and down again. Take your time. You're opening the legs as wide as you can, but comfortably. You shouldn't feel like you're really hurting anything when you hug them in. And try to get back to that same spot you had on your double straight leg. Here we go. Keep moving. Inner, outer thighs. Now let's go. Crisscross, open, crisscross, open. Make your way back up to the top. Toes are gently pointed the whole time. 2 more. Down. Breathe. And back up. Last one right here. Bring it down. Take your time. You decide how low you go. Bring it back up. Here we go. Exhale, crisscross. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pause them together. Bend the knees. Grab hold of the knees and just hug. Kind of scoop and hollow the belly so you have room for your thighs to snuggle in toward your ribs. Feel the back ribs get even heavier. Instead of the elbows out here, hug them down toward the outer thighs so that you're nice and compact. Release the lower back. Then bring your hands down by your side. Keeping your feet together, keeping your knees together, lower the feet to your mat with total control. Toe heel them to hip width apart. Reach the arms up to the sky. This is the last of our bridge series. Okay, we're gonna keep the prop on its lowest space, right where we are. So we're gonna come up. We're gonna toe heel the feet a little bit wider than hip, just a little bit. And as we come down and we tap our tailbone to our block or our prop, we're gonna hug the knees in. We're gonna open them out as we come to the top. Exhale down, inhale, open with control. Slow down, lift up, down. So it's like a clamshell opening, clamshell closing, and open. Now, you're probably really pressing into the outer edges of your feet, but I want you to remember the big toes. So press into the big toes. There you go. Then you feel glutes minimus. Lift. Big toes, super essential to rooting through all four corners of the feet. Keep the neck relaxed. You've got 4. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale to lower. Inhale, big toes. Last one here. Inhale, gorgeous, you guys. Exhale. Bring your hands down by your side. We have one left of the stomach series, but for now, let's give a little space to the hip flexors. So keep the prop underneath you. Walk your legs out, straighten them to the bottom of your mat. Walk your feet a little wider. And just pause here. You've got a little thoracic and lumbar extension going on as we release through the hip flexors. You just walk the hands out away from your body, palms down. And check in with your throat right now. You want to make sure that your throat feels like it's really spacious in the front. You're not scrunched up with your chin dropping to your chest. Your chin is just slightly toward the sky. One more full breath in. I want you to really allow the legs to be heavy so that the hip flexors can release. One more breath. Beautiful. Walk the hands in first, press them into the earth, then carefully walk the feet back. Bend both of your knees, but do it one at a time. Last of the stomach series, crisscross. Lift your sacrum up, peel the block out from underneath you. Lower yourself back down. Keep your knees bent. Okay, take a moment here. Maybe you walk them a little further away. Hip width apart. And peel your head up off your mat. Now we're going to tuck our chin down to our chest. We're coming into this like half C spine. We're going to hug the right knee in, hands still down by our side, left leg out in front. Then hands come behind the head and you imprint them. You don't interlace them and force the head forward. It's just a nice little imprint, thumb to jaw, elbow slightly out. Now on the exhale, we're going to pull the armpit and the knee toward one another as we peel the left elbow to the sky. Then we're going to switch on the other side. So it's armpit to knee, elbow to sky. Let's go. You've got 6. Take your time. Exhale 5. Inhale to hold it. Exhale 4. Inhale to hold it. Yes. Exhale 3. Hold it. Exhale 2. Hold it. Yes. Exhale 1. Then we're going to pull both knees in, elbows tap, knees and elbows tap, feet lower, elbows open. For 6, and lower with control. Exhale 5, find that lateral breath. Look at all this space we have in the ribs. Really expand them out. 3 more, exhale. Inhale, kind of just scoop and hollow to lift the knees in. 1 more, exhale. And then as we inhale, everything comes down. Hands by our side. I want you to stay right here, feet on the earth, hands on the earth, and just breathe. I'm hoping your heart rate, of course, you guys know how much I love cardio in any way we can get it. I am hoping your heart rate's up just a teensy bit, just a little bit out of breath, a little breathy. Take 1 more round of breath, and then we're going to make our way up into a tabletop, working through pointed dog. So we're kind of shifting now, really focusing on the back body, all through erector spinae. Extend the legs out, take a nice full body stretch. Try not to let the back ribs lift up. So really keep this neutral spine as you press the heels away from you, calves to the earth, back ribs rooted, and you pull your fingertips up and away. Oh, it should feel really nice. And then as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest 1 at a time. Keeping them together, peel the head up, rock to a seat, and come onto all fours. Excellent. Oh, it feels good to get off of that mat and really get into this back body. So tuck your toes for a moment, plant your hands flat, shoulders underneath, wrists underneath the shoulders, gazing at the space between your hands. So don't gaze all the way back at your knees, just gaze straight down. On the inhale, lift the tailbone, press the hips back, peel the heart forward, and just gaze like 6 feet in front of you. Gorgeous. And then exhale, tailbone leads us first, and we hug and hollow the belly. The last thing is the head drops. Right where our gaze was, that's where our crown is. Inhale. So don't gaze to the sky, gaze forward a couple of feet. Yes, really nice. Exhale, tuck and hollow. So let this be core active. We do so much cat-cow and so many different forms of exercise. Beautiful, Chris. Couple more, you guys. Take your time. Let it be originating in the core. Last one. It's like a crunch. Last one here. Inhale. Gazing forward so there's not too much extension of the cervical spine. And then exhale to flex it all. It should feel so good on the back. Inhale to find your tabletop pose and take the right leg behind you. All right, now reposition your hands if you feel like all of a sudden you didn't have proper balance. Okay? Instead of jumping all the weight into this left leg, I want you to pull the belly up a little bit, hug the ribs forward, float the left arm forward, bicep at ear, fingertips reaching toward knee. As you exhale, tuck your elbow to knee underneath you, tap it, and as you inhale, press your right leg back and your left arm out into an airplane arm. Here we go. As we exhale, we're going to thread the needle like we did in our side plank. Find your balance. Inhale, right leg stays back, but left arm pulls forward again from the top. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, airplane arm. Exhale, keeping the right leg out. Tuck under, left under right. One more. Inhale, left leg, left arm forward. Sorry, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, left arm, airplane. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, come to tabletop. Beautiful. Take a moment. Cat-cow it once. Nice, Hannah. Good. Nice, Laura. Sorry. All right, then find your tabletop again. Gazing down, crown pulling forward. Left leg back behind you, and readjust your hands right here. If you're jumping into the knee and your wrists hurt, you're not at the proper width. Yes. Okay. Pull the belly in and up. Right arm comes forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, right arm out, airplane arm. Exhale, thread the needle. You're bending the left elbow to get under. Inhale, right arm forward. Yes. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, right arm out to the right. Exhale, thread it under. One more. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, elbow to knee. Find your balance. Inhale, right arm airplane. Yes. Exhale, thread it. And then inhale, come back to table. One cat-cow. Take your time. If you need to flip your wrist the other way on your mat, you can. And when you're ready, lay down onto your belly, all the way down, hands stacked up, forehead on your mat. Bend your knees and just windshield wiper your feet side to side. Okay, now I'm hoping my mic doesn't get all muffled. And just keep windshield wiping. You're moving really softly, slowly. Okay, so extending through the spine to finish up here. As we bring our feet back to center, extend the legs out. Drop your right cheekbone to the mat. Stay there for a moment. Let all the weight of your right cheekbone melt into the floor. So that's a pressure point. So if you can allow, let the mouth hang open. If you can allow all of that weight to press into the cheekbone, your neck will relax, your shoulders will relax, your jaw will relax. Now, as you're staying relaxed, I want you to lift your right foot off your mat and just pull the toes further down your mat and then lower the right foot back down. Same with the left. So we're just coming to, we're really extending across. Good. And then pull the toes back and then lower the foot down. So I hope you feel a little bit more length across the hip flexors. And then bring your head up, forehead to your mat, chin to your chest, palms press into your outer thighs. On the exhale, I want you to pull the belly away from the earth, plug it up into your lumbar spine, then lift your feet, lift your chest, and just walk your hands down your outer thigh. Really engage through glutes, hips, heels, heels, hips. And then we're gonna lower forehead back, hands stay right where they are on the outer thighs. Inhale. Exhale, belly first, then you peel it up. You're pressing hips to heels, heels to hip. Your hip flexors are heavy, your pelvis is heavy. Inhale to lower. Gorgeous. One more. Pull the belly up first, engage. And then everything else lifts, and we're gonna hold it for breath. Hands at the outer thighs here. And then inhale, lower, left cheekbone to the mat. And same thing you did, just pause for a moment, pause for a moment. Gorgeous. Then lift the right foot up, pull the toes a little further down. Same with the left. Gorgeous. And just take a full breath in and out. Really nice, you guys. On the next inhale, lift your head up. Forehead on the mat, chin to chest, arms sweep forward. So now we're gonna do a little swimmer. Your hip width apart. On the exhale, you pull the belly in again. You peel your hands, your forehead, your knees, and your feet, and we paddle as we look slightly forward. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, lower everything. Inhale. Exhale to pull the belly in and lift yourself up and paddle. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale, one more. Exhale, pull the belly in, peel yourself up and paddle. Again, hip heel connection. 3, 2, on one hand by your side. Favorite cheekbone to the mat, it's your choice. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the feet. Gorgeous. And bring them back to center, forehead on the mat, switch to the opposite cheekbone, and windshield wiper again. Beautiful. And then very slowly, come back to center, forehead on the mat, lower the feet to the earth, peel, press your hands under your shoulders, lift yourself up, walk across your ankles, walk your hands back, have a seat. All right, nice job, you guys. Last thing is we're gonna really work on our V. We call it earthquake because we're gonna hold this moment. So we had all these opportunities, right? We were doing this. We were rolling up and we weren't holding them for long, but now we're gonna hold it. So walk your feet until they touch. Hands right below the knees. Never grab hold of the joint. And just lean back until you are in straight arm's length away. Yes, that's it, just until the arms straighten. That's your perfect spot. Scoop and hollow through the belly. Squeeze the knees together. Place your hands on your mat, spider fingers, and just lift the feet off for a moment. And just really engage in the lower abdominals. Hug the inner thighs, press the knees. You can stay right here, or you can come to about 90 degrees. Yes, you can stay right here, still hands on the floor, unless you know what you're doing. You want to come up, straighten all the way. And if that's too much in the lower back, you stay right here. And then if you want, you bring your hands up. Now, if you want a little bit more heels in, toes press. I can see you through my little triangle here. And then we're gonna float the arms down, and we're gonna pump it. If it's too much, you go down on your sacrum. Let's pump for 10. Natural breath. 9, scoop and hollow. 8, 7, keep the torso really still. It wants to shake because the arms are shaking. 4, 3, 2, on one, hands behind the knees to guide. Lower down, soles of the feet together. Take hold of the top of the toes and just drop the head and curl. If you can get your elbows and forearms and palms down, great. If not, no worries. And just breathe here. We have one more round of that. Inhale to pull it all up. Exhale to hug the knees back in. Toes touch, knees touch. Grab hold of the top of the knees and lean back, arms length. Yes. All right, then maybe the toes lift, hands on the floor. Maybe right here, scoop and hollow. So lower belly is pulling in and up, maybe to the top. Arms out, pulling the heart toward the toes or the heels, and pump. Try to find this ability. Take a break if you need to, yes. Lower down on the sacrum if you need, but the pump should be really measured. 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1 this time, hands behind the knees, crisscross the ankles out in front of you, left in front of right, and just take a seated fold. Again, you can get your elbow, forearm, palms down, great. Let the head drop. Then lift the elbows and the forearms off your floor or mat. And as you exhale, drag your fingers back, bone by bone, inch by inch, rolling up to a straight spine. And switching your ankle cross opposite. So try not to have your feet underneath you. You want to have this nice length here. Walk out again. Each side is different. So don't worry. You just go to where it feels good to you. And then maybe the forearms and the elbows draw down, and you lower the heart a little bit more, and you lower the head, and you breathe. Then lift the elbows, lift the forearms, lift the heels of the hands as you just press into the fingertips. And as you exhale, drag the fingers back like you're dragging them through sand, and you're rolling up each bone of your spine to the very top. Gorgeous. Then take your right hand over to the right side. Keep and take whichever ankle cross feels best for you. Right arm comes down. It's coming right out from the hip. Left arm comes up and over. So I don't want you lifting so far up that the hip comes up. I really want you to find this spinal flexion, lateral flexion. So really pull the left arm, snuggle the belly in, lean back into that imaginary wall. Gorgeous, Laura. Then inhale, come back to center. Walk the left hand out a little bit. Your wrist aligns with your hip. Take it up and over, gazing forward. Don't come out of that hip root. Hug the hips down. Really let the right arm pull up and over. Open the heart a little bit. If you lean into your imaginary wall, gorgeous. Then we come up to T-arms. And as we exhale, just come through eagle arms. Let's get the back of the shoulders. Right under left. Elbows hug. Or just like Lincoln logs, they just click right into place. Sit up super tall. Crown lift and fingertips lift with the crown. Yes. Open the back of the shoulders. And then inhale back out to your T-arms. Control, slow. And then exhale, right under left. Oh, no, left under right. Yeah, left under right. And again, the crown is lifting because you want good posture. So the fingertips travel with the crown. And you breathe and you sort of soften the back of the neck, back of the shoulders, upper back. Let it all melt apart. And then come back out to T-arms. Left hand comes to the right knee, right hand comes behind. Just a nice gentle seated twist. Look all the way back behind you. Inhale, come through your T-arms last time. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, taking that seated twist. Inhale, come back to T. Exhale, arms float down, and then make your way. Anything you need to do before you get there down into Shavasana. So take your time. Take up as much space on your mat as you would like. Let the back of the head get super heavy. And now feel all of this incredible space across the chest, across the ribs, across the pelvic floor. And then your legs are like anchors as they just fall heavy and deep into the earth. and you find your natural intuitive breath, but maybe you deepen it a little bit. Maybe you lengthen it a little bit. And just take this moment for yourself, allowing your breath to take you to a place that is comfortable and cozy and safe. And little by little, you just let go of any bits of stress or tension that are holding on. Take 2 more slow rounds of breath, noticing every bit of physical sensation that you're feeling. And then begin to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Walk your feet back to hip width apart. Take one final full body stretch. Press some energy through the heels. Let the calves root to the earth. Sweep the arms up and back as you root your back ribs down. And then very gently hug the knees into the chest and roll to your right side. Side lying pose. Tuck your right arm under your head like a pillow. Let your chin just fall towards your chest, giving some space to the cervical spine. Take a full, complete, nourishing breath in and out. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seat, crossed leg, or sitting on your heels in Sukhasana. Take a moment to notice all the changes that have taken place. Take a moment just to realize how strong your body is with all the things you did today. And gather your hands together at your heart center. Take a moment to pause and set an intention just for the evening. What is it that you can do tonight to allow yourself the peaceful rest you deserve? And how you set that time before bed is how you will kind of fall into your slumber. So let it be peaceful. Take a full and complete breath in to acknowledge your intention. And as you exhale, bow forward to honor it. I honor my intention. I honor all of your intentions. I wish you all peace, hope, joy, and all of your voices get heard loud and clear. Namaste.